we're back to Finds Up Creative Studio, where we live creativity and collectibles.
And in today's video, we got the Mech Strike Monster Hunters. These Funko Pops look really dynamic, just seeing through the windows. You got Dr.Doom, Green Goblin, Loki, Thanos, and Venom. We got some exclusives as well, as I mentioned. We'll show you those in the end. And if you're not familiar with Mech Strike Monster Hunters, they're actually really cool.
It appears Doom has been able to change his frightful friends into actual monsters, while I can wield transformative powers with this mystical monster eye. Doom has the other eye.
I'm gonna start off with Green Goblin.
If the world was afraid of the Green Goblin before, will they get a load of the Green Goblin now? All hail, Monster Green Goblin!
You know what I already love about this one? Is how
man.
he comes with a base. Look at this. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys right here. So starting out with the base, you can see that Green Goblin has a clear, transparent base here, which looks like smoke. And he's riding on some kind of creature that has a blue color scheme, has a very cool neon eye, which is very similar looking to the eye that Dr. Doom uses to turn them all into monsters. Coming up, we see Green Goblin, really nicely sculpted. I like how they took like the normal texture of him, made it look more spiky. In some ways, it reminds me of Groot, how like the chest plate looks and how his hands and everything look.
The sculpt and all the details in the head is fantastic. You can see you got the sharp teeth with this tongue sticking out. You got really nice sculpt on the nose, the way it shoots out, as well as the cheekbones on him. And as you move back, you got this cool looking headpiece towards the back. And then how cool is that bobblehead? Ding-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding. Really love the bobblehead feature, especially if you imagine him kind of flying around.
Right.
Really cool. And then in the body, it looks really good too. You got all kinds of details. The jack-o'-lanterns look really cool. He's standing on this winged creature that's helping him fly around. Green Goblin is a very cool character, and they captured him in this really dynamic Funko Pop. This is outstanding.
Yeah, for the price of the whole set, I think this is worth it in itself. How cool it is with the monster and everything.
For a $12 pop, that's probably the most dynamic pop I've seen in that price range. We got a bunch.
Yeah.
And that one takes the prize.
I think like coming up close would be like maybe the Beetlejuice with the umbrella hat, or like possibly, how much was that Stitch with the rocket? Because that's pretty cool,
I think that was like 20, 30 bucks.
Ooh, okay.
So for 12 bucks, you're getting a hell of a pop with this Green Goblin. All right, next up is gonna be one of my favorite characters, Dr. Doom.
But your magical mind games are no match for my monster armor. You're weak against my monster strength.
Holy
Look how it has those wings and everything.
Guys, this is outstanding. Look at that. I mean, look at the whole back.
Look at even the spikes coming out of his back. It's like, woo.
It's so cool. You got this really nice kind of metallic finish along his arms. You got this nice dimensional sculpt in his face with all the metal panels, and then you got this nice green hood. And then look at the back of his head, you got more of these metallic pieces coming up along the back.
I love how it's like sprouting out from his back and looks so like cool. Reminds me a lot of the villain that we see in Multiverse of Madness at the very beginning. Or the tentacle monster, like the color scheme. And I also like how it matches his color scheme where it's all green and dark, and you have some neon green highlights here. Overall, just amazing.
These are awesome. What are you doing next?
I'm gonna go with Loki.
All right.
Looks like Doom has evolved Loki's look, a grotesque combination of scales and bone. His signature horns are immense now, almost like insect antennae. And what's this? A second set of legs? Like those of a scorpion. And something new for the god of mischief in this monsterized manifestation. A set of powerful wings.
Here's Loki out of the box. You can see he has this really cool sculpt in his body, sticking with the color scheme of green, blue, yellow. Really nice, and especially with the accents of red. He got these well-sculpted gloves here where he's like angry and like clenching his fist. On the back here, you can see he has some kind of like spider legs sprouting out, and he has these like furry-looking insect legs coming out of his back too.
Yeah, the back looks really cool. You can't appreciate it from the front too much, but you got all these weird little bug pieces. They almost look like wings of some sort. And then on the front, as you said, you got some cool like fur areas in the center. You got his monster eye. The boots on him look pretty cool. Really nice details in the gloves and the expressive fingers where he looks angry. And then check out that face. He's got those menacing red eyes. That pop looks awesome.
Amazing.
Let's go ahead and move on to the next one. One of my favorite villains. We're going with
Thanos. Did Doom model this monster after a gorilla crossed with a rhinoceros? Armor covered in horns. Terrifying. The broadened arm span like a fortress of muscle. Doom even weaponized the Infinity Stones. Monster Thanos and the rest of Dr. Doom's monster crew will be hard to stop.
Boy, check that guy out. I like the bobble on him, very cool. And I like how beefy his body is. He's got his typical Thanos gauntlet there. You can see he's got spikes on it referencing the Infinity Stones. The other side has all the same amount of texture. The details in his torso are cool. Like the others, he's got this monster eye. It's not packed with as many details as the other guys. It's more simplified, but very cool.
I'm noticing the plastic on him is a lot more shinier. I like here on the yellow parts, and like on the blue and purple part, on his face look nice, but it's just like the weird shininess kind of sets him apart from some of the other Funko Pops in the set.
It feels a lot more childish because of it. Still very cool. And look at the head on that guy.
That's so cool. It's funny how Thanos looks surprisingly well with like the big, large fangs coming out of his mouth.
They almost look like two warthog tusks.
Yeah, like
the way they're sticking out. You can see the dimension on those teeth is really nice. All right, that's it for the Thanos. And last one up, you can do that one, will be the Venom.
Okay, I have really high hopes for this one because Venom's one of my favorite villains, especially how they did him in the live action movies. Oh, he does not disappoint.
Oh, look at that. He's shiny too. He's extra shiny.
Well, of course, because he's like a symbiote. So the thing I noticed the most is that the eye on everyone else's body is like a green color. This one, it's red. So it's also, like we said earlier, he has a very shiny plastic, but it seems more for the head than anywhere else, which probably sets him apart because like how he's a symbiote and all slimy and everything.
Yeah, the Venom looks really cool. You can see in the torso, he's got all these kind of skeleton type pieces that stick out. He's got large, like spiky nails on his feet and his hands. You can see one set of arms coming forward looking menacing, and then he's got another set of arms on his back. Almost looks like wings. His pose is nice, but what specifically stands out about the Venom is that face. The head sculpt is really nice. I like how you got the extra dimension around the eyes. You got all those really nice sharp teeth, and then that tongue that sticks out has a ton of dimension, and you even got some texture on the tongue. Looks really cool.
I don't like how they like made it glossy. It looks too real.
Yeah, the head is extra glossy, which I don't love, but it's cool. I don't mind it.
It's funny that you mentioned wings because in the 12-inch Funko Pop, which is an exclusive, he actually does have wings, which is also in the comic book, which is really cool.
The jumbo size pop on the Venom looks really cool because that one's got this giant pair of wings that come along the back. I bet that one looks awesome.
Amazing. So there's a glow in the dark green Goblin where he has a red hoodie on, or the green parts of him are red. He has a much more neon color for his skin and has very bright neon eyes.
And then you got Spider-Man, which is a Walmart exclusive. It looks like you got a regular one that looks pretty cool and all meched out.
And there's a limited edition glow in the dark chase edition where it has the blue accents all over his body are lighting up and the eyes look all white.
You then got two other exclusives which look really cool. You got a Target exclusive Black Panther. You can see all his mech there with the black and silver. That looks pretty sweet. And then the Funko Shop exclusive looks awesome. That's a Wolverine, and he's got all kinds of mech claws. Based on the comic covers, the illustrations for this comic series look really good, and these Funko Pops are fantastic. If I had to pick a favorite, I'm going with the Green Goblin.
Yeah, same. I can't believe how cool they made him because he has like the creature he's riding on and the smoke and everything. He's probably the best in the set.
Yeah, he's on another level.
Let us know which one's your favorite down in the comment section below.
If you guys like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Fine Tip Creative Studio.